welcome. Alright, you know how I rode the wave in Security Breach? We're doing the same thing here, except it's Stanley Parable, the Ultimate Deluxe Edition. Yep, confirm. I can't see my mouse. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. So I haven't played the game before. I've watched a little bit of it, and I remember a little bit of the endings, but I don't quite haven't have my grasp on it. It's been like 5 years since I've ever watched a playthrough of it, so I don't know why we need the time for this. Oh, my mouse! I can see it again. Thank goodness. So I ain't about to do that again. I hear a voice in the background. I know that there's a distinct voice in the background. I don't have the patience to listen to it very precisely. Whatever. So we're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Extra Cool Epic 360 No Scope Ladder YY Ladder No Scope Sick Plays MLG 9000 IQ Big Brain Among Us Sasibaka Plus Edition. So we're doing that. We're gonna begin the game.
Big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Never.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
An
follow.
hour is way too long.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
It is way
call
too
a meeting,
long.
or even say hi.
Well,
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained
am I playing
his
the game now?
senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I am playing the game now. Nope, I'm not doing anything. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm not gonna do that anymore. You sure you don't want me to?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where I got lost.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. Like you're gonna get left behind while I go the right
correct
way.
To the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. I do want to admire it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yes.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I drink this?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll listen to you for now.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hold on, my mic. There we go. Alright, so it's about the same voice as me, hopefully, right? I think it is, so. Using slides to assure employees everything's okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. Doesn't really look like it from that picture, but okay. Oh, I remember this. So I vaguely remember some of the endings.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'll do it. I'll listen to you for now, and then I'll absolutely destroy you. The executive bathroom. I get the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course, so it's a lonely purse. Yes, I take purse and give me money. Extreme bathrooms. I can't see what that says. The beige pages. Ah, yes, my favorite. The beige pages.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Well, I mean,
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
you know,
Stanley happened to input the correct
I
code
just,
by
you
sheer
know,
amazing.
incredible.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ah, yes, let's go in the new passageway. Oh, what's over here? I can't see. I don't have, alright, push the button. Button push. We're pushing the button. We're hoping for the best.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wait, I get...
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator
yes.
and went back up.
Yes. Yeah, you
Why
are
did
silly.
Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
Because
Well,
you never
that's a
know.
great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Well, I mean, you know, you never know.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yeah!
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
No, I remember that air
What
molecule
a
being
decision
different.
you've made to
It's
come up
different.
here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
The character
It's that
development.
keen eye for storytelling that you have.
Oh, I
That
have
incisive
really good
rapid
storytelling.
fire of critical
Check
plot
it out.
points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
When I was 9.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I know.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I don't know. I'm just, you know, sometimes, you know, we get along, you know. I can go back up again.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
No!
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up
Oh,
there.
I
Is
don't
it the
know.
boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I know it is for me too. Oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be split into sections, these episodes. I'm just gonna randomly end it and I'm just gonna fade out, so just expect them in the middle of the dang thing.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
I have to process this too. Man, I just did this and it worked.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh man, this processing, I'm telling you, it's working.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
You know, narrator, when I was 9, I was a 9-year-old person, and okay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
It really
I
hasn't.
had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
I know
A
it
breath of
is.
fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, he meant that. Yeah, I know. It is fresh. Oh, he's not gonna say anything this time? Oh.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
No, we don't.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
Yes,
Why
please.
don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
Yes, I know.
It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. Explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Yeah, I know,
Where's
right?
the tension?
Where's the
trust
suspense?
in the audience?
Yeah.
To do the slow and nuanced appreciation
Where's
of the story, the
things,
characters,
the narratives?
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the
You're
eventual
right, you're
reveal.
right.
This is storytelling, Stanley.
No, when I
What
was 9,
you
it's
and I are
storytelling.
doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
It is.
And it's really all because of you.
Thank you.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over.
Yes.
Truly, I mean it.
Thank you.
This is unique and different. It's not
I
like
appreciate
anything
you.
else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
When I was
I
9.
want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley.
I know.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Yes.
You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
Oh, yeah,
Which is
definitely.
why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well,
I love you.
I've gathered a little press conference for you, so
Oh.
that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
I know.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, fancy.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I can't go back in. Oh, come on now. The world's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it at the pyramids. Liv, the guy who went to Mars. Live on stage. All eyes on Stanley. Oh, I'm getting the cloud. Oh, the cloud is being given. An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this
Was that a Minecraft door sound effect? Did you really just do that? That was pretty nice. Nice little detail. The Stanley Parable, Stanley Tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the world's first sentient machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling. and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Thank you, Dad. I did break a lucky chair. Everyone is so proud of me, and I don't deserve it. It doesn't. I don't deserve it. Everyone's too nice to me. The dude who came up with pizza. Ah, yes, it's me. It's me. Ah, you know, we. Wait, what? But my clown! My clown!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No, I
That
didn't.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
No.
with some calming new age music.
Bro, this freaking retro 80s music. Give me something different. Come on. Oh my gosh, I hate this.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Oh, I am.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, this time we're gonna go down the elevator. Man, my genius brain just found that ending on my own. I mean, to be fair, great minds think alike. Me and the narrator, we got a good relationship. I mean, he is my founder. I mean, he said he was so proud of me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Aha!
Wait, what?
Made it to the bottom of the mind control.
Wait, this is intentional?
You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good
I know, I'm so smart.
When it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So
Yeah, you are a goof.
here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room.
I didn't even mean
that
to.
enhances your
I just keep
perception of the value
running
of
into
these
this.
updates.
Ah,
Isn't that what you
yes.
crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you.
Thank you.
I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
I know I'm a special
We
person.
call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Beautiful name.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. Should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Incredible. That's different. That's different. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, Chris.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad,
Oh,
standing
okay.
position buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
You know, I thought me... Ooh, that is something up there. I thought me and you, we had a special thing together. You know, we were, like... We were not just amigos. We were, like, compadres or something. I don't know. But we were something. We were really something, man. And you just friggin' interrupted me just like that. I love the sarcasm in this game.
This
It's
mind
beautiful.
control facility.
It's just the
it was
best
too
thing ever.
horrible to believe it couldn't be true.
No.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
No, he's
Was
just a
this the only
conspiracy
reason he was
theorist.
happy with his boring job? That his
No.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, that's kind of everything, isn't it?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
So you want me to press the off button? Ah.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't
What
know.
other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
I have vitamin
For
D
it
now.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone
I don't wanna
tell
go
him where
out.
to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No. Fine, I'll go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
That's
This was exactly
sweet.
the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh. Happy. Beat the game. Wait, did we actually beat the game? Or is this a fake beat the game? This is a fake beat the game. Oh, okay, that's all I got out of it. I got it.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No, I
He
couldn't.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
No, it didn't.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
So I'm sweating now. All right, I'm
This
sweating.
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella sweating time. Let's go. Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this
Oh, you can see
particular
that.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh,
Then
nice.
collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Like
He
dating?
was obviously crazy.
Oh, okay. I
This
was
much
about to
she
say.
knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in
I'm
control
not.
of my mind.
I'm definitely not.
I know what is real.
No, I
and
don't know
what
what's real.
isn't.
I don't know what isn't
It
real.
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
So let's
Then she
find
remembered
some
the
dead
meeting she
people.
had scheduled for that day.
Oh.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Sick. Oh, great.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow. Now you're just roasting me. Keep.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Yep, that's what I'm
When a
doing.
long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh, fourth wall break. Okay, calm down now. Nope. I don't want the game to send me a message. A short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. Hey, can I have that paper? That actually sounds pretty interesting. If I had that like a couple weeks ago, that would have been very nice.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing
Oh,
room
the
and
amazing
took the
room.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yep, first open door on the left. Always me, you know
Stanley
me.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
And
5
maybe
years
you
ago.
should shut up, you piece of crap. Thank you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, that's because I got
There's
clout.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
That is not you.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yep.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
That sounds
Let me
really
prove that
wrong,
I'm
please.
on your side. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. The red door. The red door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door. The red one.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You
See?
want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Maybe you wanna touch
chosen
grass.
world? Don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Ah, 'cause you're
Broken
bad.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yep.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out
Monotone.
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
See, I'm
And in
telling
the
you,
end,
he's
it was
like
all
hitting
for
on me. I
nothing,
hate this.
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
My
What
only,
would
the
have
only
made this game
elucidation you need
better?
to.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Oh,
Work
skill
with
trees.
Me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me
Multiplayer.
take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Let's see. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh yeah, the leaderboards. Good old Neil. Nicho Nacho. Mr. Hayes Esquire. A dead rat. Mussolini. Sure.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Let's go.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I would know all about
think
that.
The art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
No, I'm not doing 4 hours. I bet if you actually sat here for 4 hours, it would do it. But I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have the patience to do 4 hours. But I will do that.
Bastard.
Wow.
Did you do it because you hate
Okay.
babies or purely to spite me?
Spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
Wow, our
Your input
relationship's
was
over?
extremely
Okay.
valuable.
See?
Oh,
I'm
hey,
told
since
you.
my game
Trying
was
to
so
hit on it.
awful, why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ah.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about?
I know what
Stan?
this one is. It's
What's our
Firewatch.
backstory? What is our motivation?
It's Firewatch.
Well, it seems obvious to me that
It's
you are meant to
Firewatch.
play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some sort of
Who
twisted
Firewatches the
erotic
Firewatch? Yep.
Yes, that must be it.
Nope.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh, yeah. Minecraft door sound effect. Here we go.
Oh, no. No, 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 it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
No.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Wow, I really should have said that. I'm sorry.
I think this will be just the thing.
Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly
Yeah.
just a nice big box for you to
I
run.
know,
There
Rocket
isn't any
League.
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Hold on, let me get my controller.
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Getting my controller. Alright. And did I aerial yet? Did I do an aerial yet?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the
Rocket
bases and do a
League.
touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Aerialing. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Am I doing the aerial yet? Alright.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it... Hold on. What are you doing?
Wait, what? I didn't mean to do that.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me?
What? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Can I please go back? Oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to go down there. I wanted to keep doing Rocket League. Come on. I wanted to do Rocket League. That's no fun.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was
I
be a
wanted to
leading
freaking
man in
do
his own
Rocket
story,
League.
Well, perhaps he's gotten it.
And I wanted to do
Down
Rocket
in
League, though.
wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap
telling you,
everything
he's, like,
up at the
hitting
end
on me.
to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I
As
mean
my
to
math
this
teacher
world.
said today,
Oh, yes.
stop flirting.
Yes,
Come
I'll
on
be
now.
back. There's no other way.
Stop it.
Once
Stop it.
this ends, after
Stop
it
it.
all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I wanted to do Rocket League. I'm doing that. I'm doing it again. I'm doing the exact same path so I can actually do it.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I think
Yeah, definitely.
here comes another ball.
Yes.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
I'm sorry, more ball. I mean, look, as many as you want, you know. You do you, okay? Look.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Yeah, actually, it's
Well, I sure hope
esports.
you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
See,
Without
I'm telling
rules
you,
or
ladies-
boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Too
Like
majestic.
a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room.
What?
It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
What?
At last, proof that he was human.
Great.